Hello guys and welcome back to StarDrive 2. 2 points of order to begin with. The first and most important is that it is a Friday in the UK. I've got a beer, I'm ready to enjoy some computer gaming after a long old day at work. The second is that I've had a number of comments about giving StarDrive 1 a go, and there are apparently 2 mods that really work well together and add content to the game. So I have been checking that out, but I haven't had much time really to get into all the detail of it. So I'll do that, but at the moment my inclination actually is that I'll do that as my next Let's Play, and then we can compare the 2 games and you can kind of decide for yourselves then which is the one that you like. But for now, I do want to just progress this campaign a little bit more. I don't know if we'll go and sort of conquer the entire galaxy, because I think that could get a bit tedious, but I do at least want to take out the Raleigh and perhaps deal with the humans as well. Though the biggest challenge for us is going to be the Opterus, so we'll see. There's still some action to be had in this campaign, yeah, and I want to carry it on, but I just thought I'd just give a little nod to where things might be going in the future, and also to thank the people who have commented on that suggestion. The comments are very, very welcome. Anyway, let's crack on and let's get on with the game. So that fleet, yeah, we were bringing him back in that direction to take care of those little bastards. The big thing on my mind, though, is taking on this human fleet. So we're going to send our ships out there. This guy's back down to yellow. I thought in the last video he was repairing and he'd gone up to green. We've had this before, where there's been an error in the repair, and that is a bit irritating, if I'm going to be honest. But anyway, let's end the turn. So private shipyards, okay, costs us less to rush construction, 25% less. That is better than a poke in the eye. So we've improved the approval. Still unhappy though. So what else can we do? A science museum, 9 turns. We could try. It doesn't say how much though. 9 turns. Anything else? Don't really want to go with the unsavory cantina because it's very expensive. But yes, it's just very, very expensive. So we'll leave that for now. And what else? So the construction ship. Yeah, we built a replacement construction ship. Let's go with a research lab just to get that flat bonus, and we'll send the construction ship. Yeah, we'll go in this direction because they're going out there. Do we move to engage? I just feel like we're going to slow down going through this this sort of field of precious asteroids. So we'll kind of go around. Let's end the turn. Things are moving okay over there, and yeah, we do want to try and intercept that fleet. Okay, we eliminated a spy and we've constructed a battle station at Normica, so I'm happy about that. What's happiness like here? 69. Yeah, everybody's okay. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're, I don't know, working for Samurai Bears. What should we do? It's a great production world, this one. That's... No, I mean, they're okay, aren't they? Let's go with the supercomputer to get that research bonus. And oh yeah, we have this constructed down here. Let's try and build a new space station-y thingy. I'm gonna have a beer. Hang on a second. Oh, don't drink, kids. Don't drink. Anyway. It's fucking glorious though. Okay, so they got their ground troops deploying. I think they're in for a tough old fight. You know, the space samurai are not to be fucked with. Albeit our little farmer here is going to do his very best. He's probably not going to last the full fight. So I don't know what that accent was. It's kind of like a mixture of the West Country and a little bit of Irish, but who can say how the space pandas speak? Well, we've been bombarded from orbit. They couldn't take us on mono a mono. and so they've resorted to the war crime that is orbital bombardment. Bastards. And also, it was an asteroid. It's an asteroid facility as well. So it's not going to take much to fucking, basically breach the domes and send the Ural space samurai out into the cold vacuum of space. That's very grim indeed. Let's go with a Xenomine here. Right. Why is there not now a red line to go and this is the kind of stuff which does piss me off really, and it's something you can live with, I think, but why should you have to? It's right. Anyway, let's get into this big bloody fight. Stop. About this one, I've got to say. Let's put our carriers at the back. What are these? These are the Kyoto. Yeah, so whatever, I've got a line of Kyotos here. Carriers sort of at the back, and then all of these little buggers will do their very best. We'll start the battle and wait for the enemy to come to us a little bit first. Let's launch all fighters. So we've got quite a few fighters. Let me just, can I, oh, that was nice. I was going to see whether I could select all fighters. That is something in Polaris Sector, which I do recommend. I quite enjoy it. It's a bit slow to get going, but the combat's good. You can just you can select just the fighters when you need to, and that has got far more sort of quality of life improvements than this game. So how I think it's going? It's very loud. That's how it is. It's loud. So we've got our little dojos, and they're using their beam weapons. As with all good space battles, I don't really know what the fuck is going on here. I think we're getting the upper hand. There's still a lot of them. Damage there. Also retreating. This one needs his shield boosted. So we've got quite a few of them retreating now. This one's glowing. Are we winning, guys? Are we winning? Are we doing it? Let's concentrate all fire on this one. Concentrate all fire! Oh, there we go. It kind of works well every time we do that. Perhaps we should do more of it. That's how I go with this one. Our fighters are still hanging around. Quite happy with that. So I think we've got the upper hand. Let's, oh, this one's almost down. Finish him off. Yeah, lovely job. Well done. And let's stop him from retreating. Go on. Lovely. Okay, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And what about this one here? Let's gun him down. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Should we be mopping up now? Oh no, there's still another cruiser. Oh, you didn't need the asteroid. Oh, I do like these torpedoes. The beam there, cutting him in half in the sort of the final act. So, who else is alive? Just like these little, are they fighters or corvettes? Corvettes, perhaps. Yeah, I'm gonna guess corvettes. Yeah, I mean, our so these are the fighters. They just show up as a little thing. So these are the corvettes. Oh, they've got plenty of them, haven't they? I would think our fighters would be quite good at taking them down, but I don't know. I think the issue they have is they're not dishing out much damage to us, whereas we are missing them largely. But when we do connect with them, we're doing a fair amount of damage. Dojo may go down. That's him deleted, I think. And that is it. Okay, so we're victorious. I'm quite happy about that. I'm quite relieved, to be honest. So the Akagi, our first one, dished out 52,000 damage. Very nice. 8 kills, 4 assists. Lovely. No damage taken. Kyoto then. Not too bad, but I mean the Kyotos were sort of in the front rank, and so I was expecting them to take some damage. This bad boy dished out 65, 11 kills. So that was I'm very happy with that one. The little dojos took damage, but also dished it out. That's respectable. Kyoto 46,000, 53. So we dished out some really good damage. This Ronin took a little bit of a hammering, but survived. And then these little fang fighters, each of them sort of, helping to tot up a bit of damage there. And then let's look at the enemies. So, took 9,000, inflicted none, in terms of what they inflicted. So this, we did lose one of the Disruptor Ronins, but he dished out 2,000 for taking 4. Another one dished out 2,000 for taking pretty much almost 4. Oh, sorry, dished out 4,000 for taking. Yeah, so he dished out more than he took. So yeah, generally pretty happy with that. And it stops them from bombarding our planets any further, which is good. And obviously. Drifting vessel. While exploring this sector, your fleet has come across a drifting vessel. It is clearly a colony ship by design, and one that has been drifting for a very long time. The colonists are grateful for being awoken from their suspended animation and offer to join your empire. Well, yeah, why not? And let's fight. So these are the Raleigh who have attacked us. Okay. And this is the continuing battle on the asteroids that these motherfuckers bomb. So anyway, we shall have our samurai bear vengeance. Let's invest in some science. Right, so what happened here? Oh, it was this fleet attacking. Right, okay, well, we'll see whether we can... didn't want to do that. I think it is targeting that one there. They've got another fleet down here. Has it got troop transports? No, so... Not entirely sure what their plan is. Let's bring our fleet back then to one of the Trojans. And question for me is whether we want to do anything in terms of redesigning our ships or adding a new ship design. Maybe what we should do is when we get heavy fighter bay, we should just upgrade those Akagis to give them heavy fighters. But look, let's move things along. Fight and end and fight and let's end. Good. Now then, what's not good is my fucking fleet has not moved. There was. I did that last time as well. So there was a red line. I'm sure there was a red line, and they should have gone there. And anyway, just that kind of shit is really annoying, guys. And I did do a little review video, which I tried to be fair. I haven't got an axe to grind against this game at all. I'm actually really enjoying it in the main. Like that battle we had against the humans, bloody love it, and nice to see how my ships are performing and all that sort of stuff. It's just the edges of the game, which can be pretty bloody frustrating. But anyway, let's see how we get on against these. They've got quite good numbers. They keep absolutely churning out ships, even though we've taken some of their worlds. It does make me a little bit nervous because they'll be putting their very best ships into action, into fighting us, whereas these guys are really pretty ancient now. I mean, they're experienced as hell, you know, absolute bloody veterans, but they're not the most advanced. And these guys are using like these yellowy units now, which you know, that's an upgrade for them. So maybe we should invest in sending maybe another fleet down here, just as you know, just to snuff them out. I don't want to be getting too complacent. I would prefer if you all just... I thought you were target one particular ship. That's it. Get rid of it. And then let's go for the other biggie. And then we can think about squishing all the little ones. Yeah, you're actually taking damage because your shields are down. Let's and you are. Yeah, this is what I was on about, guys, is the enemy are, you know, they're learning and they're applying their research into better ships, whereas we are now, you know, kind of using these older ships. But I'm sort of reluctant to pull these guys off the front line because they're building ships so swiftly that I feel like if we just pull back for a couple of turns, they could build quite the fleet. Now, whether they could take our worlds with our awesome, like, Kung Fu Panda troops is another thing. But they could, you know, they could obviously bombard us or starve us out. So definitely want to maintain space superiority. I think what I'm going to do, tour with our homeworld is not doing too much right now. So I think what we might do is send a couple of the newer ships to this this area, to this theatre of war, as it were. So we didn't lose anybody. Yeah, this Nodachi took 7,000 damage, which is, I think, the most one of those has taken in quite a while. So you now explode and just go because of your massive sort of UI issues. Now then, was there a world down here, Flint 2, with only 2 troops? So we've got, I mean, we got plenty here. We've got yeah. So let's actually let's retask this fleet to go pick up some troops here, and then we'll go and take Flint, and we've taken care of the spy. So yeah, at Tor then, rather than trade goods, we've got a nice healthy balance. That is good to see. Let us go and build 2 Kyoto ships, and we'll send them down to reinforce our sort of southern fleet. Let's end this turn. A food shortage. Why would we have a food shortage? We've got plenty of freighters. We shouldn't really be suffering issues. And it doesn't say we are now. We're not blockaded. See, we've got 12 food, we've got 29 freighters. Well, we've got 39 freighters, and 21 of them are being used for food. With Imperial Bank, but we took care of the blockade. We'll just let the turn cycle and see if that see if the problem will resolve itself. What are you doing? Yeah, build a subspace projector, please, and let's end this turn. So, we've eliminated a spy, a hostile fleet, yeah, that's not surprising. And we've built the supercomputer at Enormica, which is very nice. How much? Oh, yeah, we could get another Kyoto class, or we could go with some little dojos. Takes 1 turn. How many could we build? We could build fucking millions of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite millions, I know, but a lot. Turn that down. They might give the little Kulrathi bastards a headache. Yeah, and this turn. Oh, heavy fighters, awesome. We'll take a good look at that. Counter, yeah, good. Yes. Okay, Trojan 2 has got better industry. Let's get an orbital shipyard up and running as well. So, the fleet, I'm going to say, has literally just arrived here, which is why it's only 1%. Let us keep an eye on this. Construction ship, let's rebuild that. So we got the heavy fighters, deep core mine, plus 20 flat production, plus 5 per worker. Ooh. Precious metals. Ooh, 1 BC per richness. We're doing okay on the money right now. Allows farming on barren worlds. So of those, it's got to be the deep core mine, I reckon. But the question is, shall we do something else? Let's go for another experimental one, because it'll only take us 6 turns. And some of them have been pretty good. Some have been, not too excited, but there's been the odd one, which has been particularly useful. Whilst I say that, let's actually just look at that and see what... Oh yeah, the dojo. The Bear Zen Dojo. Plus 15, that was a bloody good one. Kulrathi Pride, it's okay. Oh, the Galactica Net. Love that one. And yeah, so like the Unsavory Cantina, I haven't really had much use for that, but generally they've been pretty good. So that fleet's about to arrive there, and then we'll go south. This fleet, so... So we'll end the turn, and then I want to see what the repair is like on that. So boom, end in turn. Okay, what else? So the Science Museum has boosted the approval. We've got 82 now production. This is a very good production world. How quickly can I build an Aggie? A Kargi. I keep on saying Aggie. A Kargi. 13 turns. I thought it would be a little bit better, to be honest, but we are losing 15 to pollution. Let us go with particle collider. Yeah. And let's move one of the space bears into being more of a scientist. And down here we'll collect some troops. Let's go with 5. Launch. So they're now added into the fleet, and come down and we'll try and conquer Flint 2. So, up here then. So it's now repairing at 11%, allegedly. So we will keep an eye on that Kyoto. Let's go into ship design though, and let's see about upgrading the Akagi. So launches 2 heavy fighters with more armor and damage. Ah, I see. So it's not just a straight upgrade. It is actually quite a it's a different configuration module. Yeah, so we'd have to mess about quite a bit. No, I won't do that. Anything we want to do in terms of? No, I'm okay. We'll leave those as they are. Yeah, I'm cool. The question for me is whether it's worth just from scratch trying to design a better carrier. I'll have a think about it. Oh, fucking hell! We only just got it. Bastards. That is really irritating. Do we need more spies? Look, I've got loads of spies. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. So we've got a Xeno mine constructed here, which is good. How are we doing money-wise from this world? Nah, it's not worth a spaceport just yet. We'll go with a research lab. This constructor has finished. I think we probably better build a defensive station given where it is. Got another dojo completed. That fleet's making its merry way south. This fleet should be 11%. Still in the yellow. Anyway, let's send the turn. So we've got Kyoto here. Yeah, 5 turns till we get the next one. The dojo has been built, and we've completed the mine there. Yeah, let's end the turn again. Okay, 5 on red, so Xeno mine. Fine, that's good, that'll boost production. Yeah, 2 out of 5, so we don't need any biospheres yet. No, it's not worth really building one of those. Let's go with the research for getting that flat research. So dojo has been completed. Another one, which is good. Orbital shipyard completed. That's very good, I hope. Let's go for soil enrichment then, just to ease. So it's 11. Okay, so he has now moved into green. We'll see if it moves back to yellow at some point. This has now done what I wanted to do. We'll put a subspace projector there, and then maybe actually a sensor array, just so that we can keep an eye on what's going on up there. This fleet should be arriving at Flint. Oh, there's an unexplored anomaly. In fact, our fleet... I'll say our fleet. I think we had an explorer, didn't we? Oh yeah, we got a bloody colony ship. Guys, the level of neglect is off the charts. Let's go try and get that helium. And we might need to start heading back in order to get some fuel as well. Okay, let's end the turn. And yes, deploy. I don't know why anybody would want to conquer this molten mass of horribleness is beyond me, but there we go. Okay, we'll get that next turn. Got rid of a spy, hostile fleet. Still, look at these troop transports. Look at all these ships, they're still churning them out. In fact, they're going for a counter-attack. I've got troops, we're ready for them. They're trying to build a VR net, but they're all still going mental, so let's rush by that in the hope of cheering the buggers out. Construction of a dojo. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, let's end the turn. And we shall deploy in order to... Okay, we've dealt with that. Transporter device assimilated. Okay, one-way transfer of ordnance from the... Okay, so basically we can have a an ammo supplying ship, I think. We shall fight to defend our new... Oh, we give them an absolute spanking. Temple of Brutality research. Those who pray at the Temple of Brutality gain the Pox of Brutality combat technique, which cannot be removed. Any infantry units stationed in this planet gain the Pox, as well as units trained in the future. Poxed units give and receive 2 times the damage from melee attacks. This is a unique building. Oh gosh. It just makes them really like super pumped up, I think. Just kind of increases the speed at which stuff happens. Drop pods? No, not that. Armory. Yeah. We'll go drop pods. I think it'll have a wider application than building some militia type units. Okay, transporter device. Yeah. So, still absolutely furious. You conquered us. Well, yes. Yes, we did. We could go with the cantina here, I suppose. Still very grumpy, aren't they? Silent? No. Well, we could go 15%. With that. How much will that cost? 2 grand. Oh, not. Let's leave them. I think we probably need to get troops into orbit. Not troops into orbit. Ships into orbit to cheer them up. So we conquered this world, and don't know why there's a green line. Oh, this enemy fleet is coming to have a go at counter-attacking. This is all still the Raleigh influence. I don't really know why that is. I would have thought it would have flipped to us now, seeing as we've taken all the close worlds. Maybe it just takes a time. It takes a bit of time for our influence to accumulate. That's okay. And let's end the turn again. Okay, yeah, we will repel the Xeno scum. Limited spy. There's a fucking mole again. Particle collider, good. Biospheres, we don't need them on this world yet. Let's go with the antenna. Or should we be doing stuff around here? Ancient shipyard, that could be artifacts. Yeah, actually, I just think, guys, let's use this world now to properly exploit the rest of this cluster, because we have been neglecting it a bit. Was there anything else? Oh, dojo. Yeah, okay, so it's finished the dojos now. What's your approval like? Yeah, you're happy. Which is what I like to see. Let's go with trade goods here, and let's move this little swarm south. We'll also go to Redania. Can 16 turns, okay. Right, okay, guys. The video, has come up to about half an hour now, so I'm going to stop it here. I hope you've enjoyed the content. I've certainly enjoyed my beer whilst producing the content. So yeah, do like and subscribe if you have, and keep the comments coming, guys, because they are very useful. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much.